I've always wanted a time machine. Not to rewrite the terrible histories of our world, and not to go into the future to escape the present, such as it is. From what I know of books and movies and television, you can't change those big events. It would mess up the space-time continuum or something. I wanted a time machine when I was younger, so that I could meet my older self. I hoped she would have some advice for me for dealing with all the things that I was going through. Considering she lived through them. Hoping she lived through them. It always seemed like the world would end every time I had a crisis. And I'm not talking about failing homework assignments or missing prom. I mean the big shit. As far back as I remember, I was like the family elephant in two ways. One, the rest of my family were birds in that they ran away from everything different. And also when I sat down on their telephone wire, the whole thing crashed to the ground. The second reason I'm the elephant among birds is because I'm the thing no one wants to talk about. I have too many hard truths. It forces everyone to see things as they are. It breaks their perfect little wire, making them realize how fragile their fake reality is. But now, I want a time machine so I can go back in time and be there for myself. During those terrible moments of loneliness, depression, confusion, hurt, and anger, there are so many things I would tell younger me. But first, I would have to get my outfit right. I mean, if your younger self is going to listen to you, you've got to look like the type of person that they will want to grow into. I would pluck my eyebrows the night before. I would wear Old Spice in my hair to keep it in place. I would wear my favorite high-heeled boots and something dark so I looked mysterious and wise. Add a staff and suddenly I'm another great wizard like Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. My time machine would be something ridiculous, like a swing set. I would sit down on the seat and swing from present to the future to the past and jump off. Then I would find myself back in time. It would be so easy to recognize myself. I would either have been climbing a piece of equipment all the wrong ways, chasing invisible bad guys, or sitting by myself sulking because no one wanted to play with me. Because I had such a large imagination as a kid, I'm sure that seeing a cloaked person come towards me would be anything but ominous. It would be a dream come true. It would feel like I had a secret friend that no one could take away from me, like they tried with everything else. If there was some way that I could use technology to appear magical, or that I could learn some sort of martial art technique before, I would do that. That way, younger me would have someone kick ass on her team. I would scare the crap out of anyone who tried to make her feel inferior, and I would always be on her side. When it came time to go to middle school with her, I would help her sort through all the confusion if I wasn't forced back into the present. I would help her get through the toughest passage of life, high school. I would encourage her to sing on stage. And when she cried, when she messed up one of the words, I would be the one to hug her and tell her that honestly no one noticed, because they didn't. I would especially remind her that she got the lead and she was damn good. When she wanted to give up on her stories, I would urge her to continue, because I want to read those finished works. I think if I finished something back then, maybe I could finish something now. When she comes out to her parents, it won't be in the hospital. It will be in her family's house, and I will be standing by her side ready with the arguments I've accumulated through the years, because I know what they're going to say. And I'll remind her that even though they probably won't change, that I will be there for her, the rules of time and space permitting, of course. If I could come with her to college, I would remind her that she has the right to feel safe in her apartment and that it's not okay to feel bullied. I would go to housing myself and force them to protect her. When she meets him, I would tell her that she'll lose him if she doesn't realize they can only be friends, because that's all they were meant to be. I know if I hadn't had to come back to the present yet, I would have to soon. So my last moment with her would be when she meets my fiancé. I will tell her her instincts are right. This is the one for her. And because I would have been there for her this whole time, she wouldn't be so damaged that she finds herself having trouble believing someone could love her all along. Then I would go back to the playground swing back from the past into the present and jump off. And everything would have changed because I would know that I wasn't alone and that everything was okay. I would be home. I do have a time machine. I can go back inside my head and be there for myself through those trying moments. By being there for myself in the past, I can be well adjusted in the present. And I don't need time travel to do that.